Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The morning sun filtered softly through the studio windows, casting a warm glow across the familiar set of This Morning. But for Ruth Langsford, the light seemed unusually harsh today. The usual hum of cameras and crew chatter felt distant, almost muffled, as if the world around her had slowed to a solemn pause. Today was different. Today, she had to say goodbye, not just to a colleague, but to a chapter of her life she had shared with Eamonn Holmes for decades. Ruth straightened her blazer, her fingers trembling slightly as she clutched the cue cards. The script in her hands seemed heavier than usual, the words blurring as her mind replayed the countless mornings she and Eamonn had spent side by side. They had been more than co-hosts. They had been partners in laughter, in debate, in comforting viewers through stories that sometimes mirrored life's joys and sorrows. As the cameras rolled, Ruth's practiced smile masked the storm inside her. She greeted the audience with her usual warmth, but every word was punctuated with a bittersweet weight. Eamonn, ever the pillar of calm confidence, shot her a quick glance from across the desk. In that fleeting look, Ruth saw what the viewers could not: shared memories, unspoken understanding, and a mutual sadness neither wanted to voice aloud. The segment went on, interviews and features flowing seamlessly, but Ruth's heart kept drifting to the moment she knew was coming, the final goodbye. When the show paused for a brief commercial break, she and Eamonn exchanged a quiet nod, a silent acknowledgement of the years behind them. No cameras, no scripts, just the raw human connection of two people who had walked through life's spotlight together. And then the moment arrived. As the final credits rolled, Ruth leaned slightly across the desk, her voice soft but steady. "It's been an incredible journey," she said, her eyes glistening, "and I couldn't have asked for a better co-host, a better friend. Eamonn, thank you for everything." Eamonn's eyes softened, a rare vulnerability flickering across his usually composed face. "The pleasure has been mine, Ruth," he replied, his voice thick with emotion. "We've shared a lot, laughed a lot, and I'll always cherish these moments with you." The studio held its collective breath as the two embraced, a hug that spoke volumes more than words ever could. For Ruth, it was a moment of release, a lifetime of memories packed into a single, lingering embrace. She felt the weight of endings and the bittersweet beauty of shared history. As they slowly stepped back, the applause from the crew and live audience washed over her, but it barely reached her ears. Her mind wandered to the first day they had ever hosted together, the nerves, the laughter, the little inside jokes that had only grown richer over time. Each milestone, each shared story had led to this poignant farewell. Walking off the set for the last time together, Ruth allowed herself a small, private smile. There was sorrow, yes, but also gratitude. Gratitude for a partnership that had shaped her career, touched countless lives, and above all, reminded her that some connections are so profound they linger long after the final goodbye. As the studio lights dimmed, Ruth Langsford took one last look at the empty desk, the echoes of laughter and friendship still hovering in the air. Heartbroken, yes, but also hopeful, carrying with her the unshakable truth that true bonds, once forged, never truly fade.